Hey guys, it's Jen. How y'all doing? I just decided I'm gonna have a little bit of play in my glue books. So I figured, yeah, why not kick the camera on and bring you guys along? So first I've got my alphabet glue book. I've been tucking things into it. Yay! So let's go first with the letters. I found an X. Isn't that exciting? My first X. I think I showed you guys, but I'm going to show you again. That's a patch that we made. So that was my 0. Xerox. I kind of like it just like that, like a maybe like there. Yeah, I think that's good. So I hope everyone's doing good. I've had a kind of busy week. I didn't think it was going to be too bad, and I've actually, yay, finally gotten back into the renos. We are hoping to sell our house and move, but first we got to finish some renos, and it's kind of sad or ridiculous, I guess, because I've personally by myself put down every floor in this house, but now all we have left to do is some painting and some trim work, and I don't want to do it. I am so over renovations. We had, we were doing really good in the fall, and then around November I stopped for like Christmas-ish, and then we just hadn't started again. So this week I hauled out the paint, and I painted, this is Viper by the way, I painted, oh, won't put that on the T page. We'll go to the V page. I painted like 3 doors, interior doors. Well, I guess one's an exterior door, but it was the interior of said exterior door. So I did those and some door casings and some baseboards. So I got the first coat of paint on those. And what else did I do? I think that's all, yeah, that's all I did pretty well, but that took me like a whole day almost. So then I had a customer contact me to do a bunch of work for them. So there goes the rest of my week. But we kind of got that sorted. Just kind of moved to next week because I had to order some stuff in. So yeah. So I might do some more painting maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I'm excited to get out of here. And it's actually kind of video making and things that have gotten me going again on renos, because I've like been coming up with ideas to make journals and things and blah blah blah, and journals I really want to make, and like 95% of my stash is packed away in a garage in Rubbermaid totes waiting to move. And then I also have for this, just the numbers page at the back of the book, just random numbers. So I want to, yeah, I really want to move. So that's kind of got me going again. We have no idea where we're moving. No idea. We just know we want to move outside of town. That's all we know. Our town is pretty horrible. It's become like super crime ridden. There's a lot of drugs and things like that, and a lot of crime. Yeah, so we want to get outside of town. That would be excellent. I mean, it's kind of blah because, well, we both pretty well work from home, but sometimes Rob has to go into the office. So if we move too far outside of town with the current price of gas, even though we drive a hatchback, a Honda Fit, it's really good on gas. I filled it yesterday, and our gas, it was almost $2 a liter, which is absolutely ridiculous. When I first started driving in the mid-90s, gas was like 45 cents a liter. Yeah. Now we're up to like $2. Usually like the past, like however many years, it hangs around $1, but yeah, it's gotten out of control. It's ridiculous. What do you guys think? I love this little like graph. I think I want a vertical strip. Just random numbers. Yeah, so you have to take that into account. If we move too far outside of town, then we're going to be paying like a bajillion dollars in gas, right? If Rob has to go in. But yeah, he doesn't go in too much. So really, it's not that big a deal. Yeah. And he only has to start going in because he's on the health and safety committee. So they have to have, or I think it's because of that, like they have to have somebody on site that knows CPR, first aid, that knows first aid every shift, every day. But apparently nobody's been going in at all to the office, even though the office is technically open back up. Nobody wants to go in. So he's had days where he's supposed to go in, but there's nobody there. So he's like, no. So yeah. So it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a non-issue really, but in the future it may become if he has to start going back to work. And we have an idea like how far away from the office he wants to live. Like we have a good idea of that. Just, looking around, realtor.ca is my friend. I love Realtor. Even before we were going to sell our house, I just love looking on Realtor. I just love looking at houses. I'm just nosy. So, yeah, we've been watching. We had always said that we wanted to move to Prince Edward Island, which is a neighboring province to us. And it's Canada's smallest province. It's really essentially just a sandbar. It's made of sand. If you know Anne of Green Gables, that's where Anne of Green Gables was based, because Lucy Maud Montgomery was born and lived in PEI. Short for Prince Edward Island. And we have a lot of our friends over there. Like our paintball team is based in PEI. Excuse me while I get a drink. And Rob's work also has an office over there. So I don't know, we were kind of looking, but man, the price of houses have gone up in our area a lot, but they're way worse over there. It's ridiculous. Like over there, it's more like we're buying a house in Toronto. It's ridiculous. Okay, so what I've done with my scavenger hunt glue books, I have my container. This is my container, and I've created like little like impromptu kind of folders, just folded paper, all labeled. So when I get ephemera, I put them in there. But if it's things I've already got my pages made up for, then I put them in this little envelope. This little cute pastel envelope we got at the dollar store, because then I know to go in and put it wherever. Okay. Rainbows. Let me see. I don't even know what I have in here. Oh, wait. I do know what I have. This is what got me going on glue books today, because chameleons. I know it's said, I know it's pronounced chameleon, but I always say chameleon because of How I Met Your Mother. I didn't even like that show, but that episode was hilarious, or that part anyway. Yeah, where dude was like, he was a teacher and a professor, and he's like teaching a class. It was like architecture or something, and he said the word chameleon, and his students were like, "What?" And they were like, "No, dude, it's chameleon." And he's like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's chameleon. I'm the teacher." Anyway, it was hilarious. So now I pronounce it chameleon. So yeah, I've got this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my God, I love him. He is like hands down the best like chameleon in this whole spread. So I was like, hey, where do I put him? So I peeled off a stamp there, made a mess, because I was going to put him here because I don't really care about this chameleon. He's not really pretty, cute, whatever. So I was going to put him like that because this is a rubber stamp that I have or had. I'm not sure whether I kept it or not because I had gotten rid of a lot of stamps, and this was like in a set, and I didn't like any of the rest of the set really. So I wouldn't have just kept the chameleon stamp. Yeah, so I'm not going to cover it because I was going to cover it because I was like, oh, I can just stamp another one when, when we move and I unpack all my stamps. Because I only kept like a few of like the most used stamps out. I packed everything else away. So I don't really want to cover him up. So I was kind of thinking like, maybe I could kind of put him like, how did I have this now? I think it was kind of like this. Because I didn't really want to, I could do that, but then I have to cut him so he's part on each page or whatever, which is fine, but I kind of wanted to keep them all together because he's fabulous. Yeah, I think I was going to put him like this. So he's kind of covering that guy a little bit. Wait. Yeah. It was like this. Like this. Yeah. Okay, right like that. So you can do what you got to do. Because really, I need to get this guy in there. Absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I've been going, getting going on the house and upping our curb appeal a little bit. We got some flowers going on. Well, my flowers out front in my flower bed are all perennials. So, ooh, careful. So they come up every year. You should see my poppies. Oh my God, they're huge. Just like the plant. It's like, it's between the house and our little like concrete sideway block walkway. So it's yeah, it's way out in the walkway, way out in the path. It's kind of funny. They're just taking over. They're gonna take over the whole front yard. I hope poppies are easy to move because I am bringing those babies with me when we move, and they are huge. They've gotten, it's funny because like the first year we had them, they grew like 1 poppy. And then the next year it was like 3. And then it was like 5. And now it's like a bajillion and like they're big. They're like ginormous. I love them. And I went to Costco and I bought some planters. Rob had gotten a hanging basket planter last year. Let me see if I have more chameleons. Actually, I'm going to grab a tray. I'll be right back. All right, so this way I don't lose them on the page. I can just dump things out and look. We had gotten these trays, they're cafeteria trays. A local hotel was bought out by like a hotel chain or whatever. And so what they did was when they took over, they changed a whole bunch of stuff in the hotel. So there was a bunch of stuff they didn't want. So we got like a big stack of trays for like, I don't know, I think it was like $10 or something. It wasn't much. And we also got, you know, like the little hotel juice glasses. We got some of those. Oh, and we got a box of doorknobs for like, I think it was like $20. And we needed doorknobs. We needed, oh, look, whales in there. But I haven't done whale yet, have I? I don't think I've done whale yet. No, I haven't. There's the whale folder. Okay. My bad. I put that in the wrong place. All confusing. So, yeah, we bought a box of doorknobs because at the time we had just bought our house. It wasn't, I don't know how long it was after that, but it was a long time ago. And we wanted to change some doorknobs, interior doorknobs. So we did that. And I was going somewhere with this post. Oh yeah, that's where we got these trays. So yeah. Yeah, so I said I bought some baskets. I bought a hanging basket at Costco. And I also got a planter for the front step with begonias in it. I love begonias. Begonias are so like soft looking. Like they're kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they're kind of like dreamy looking. It's like they have their own filter. So I've always loved begonias. So I got a planter. Oh, there's another chameleon. And what else? Oh, my succulents. They kind of went crazy. They were dormant over the winter, and then all of a sudden they're just ridiculous. So look at this pig. Look at this pig. I don't have much room on my piggy page. I'm going to have to come up with something. I'm going to have to improvise. So yeah, they went crazy. So they have all these babies and all these roots on the babies. So I beheaded one of them and I took the babies off other ones. And yeah, so I got that going on. But I haven't got a whole lot of room for succulents because we don't have a good south-facing window. So yeah, when we move, we definitely want that to be a thing, a south-facing window for all my little sucks. They're adorable. What else? Oh, I had to give Luna a bath today. She did not want, but she had some, I don't know, litter box episode or something. She smelled like pee. So anyway, I put her in our laundry sink downstairs, and she's really good. Like, she howls, but she doesn't like freak out and claw me or something. Like, I could even, if she sees a break, like if she figures she can get the side of the tub and get a hold of it, she will. But for the most part, I mean, she just sat there, and, you know, I just have one hand on her, or even a couple times I took my hands off her and she just sits there. So she was really good, and now she's all fluffy and soft. You know how, you know how if you have like a fluffy pet, and you bathe them and they get wet and you're like, oh, you were all fur. You're not huge. Yeah, no, that's not Luna. Luna's the shape of a football. Luna's a little bit of a fat cat. We have a hard time. We can't, because we have kind of like a separate diet for Artemis, we can't really, you know, he's got to be able to have access to food all the time. So if he has access to food, then she has access to his food. So we can give her whatever, her food, but she doesn't care. She'll come up, you know, and while he's in bed at night, she'll like come and steal all his food. We can't do the automatic feeder thing. Artemis is too sensitive. That would traumatize him. He would totally be traumatized. Like a Roomba. We've never gotten a Roomba because, yeah, that would just terrify Artemis. he's such a scaredy cat. So yeah, Luna's a little football, but you know what? They're 17 and a half. So they've had a pretty good life, I think. They're living their best little lives. Luna's, she's quick to forgive. So when I gave her a bath, she was pretty quick to forgive. Could have been the chicken I gave her, but you know. She was, and then she spent the next, like, I don't know, like 5 hours downstairs, like complaining to Rob all about it. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, I just made a mess with that. And I'm just putting it right back where it was. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. There. So cute. So cute. Put him in there maybe? That's the only thing. You do this, like the scavenger hunt thing, and then like you'll see in the piggy banks, you'll find some awesome ones, and it's like, okay, I like this way better than any of the ones that are in there. But there's no room. This apparently is some sort of computer program. I think it might be a programming language, maybe. There's a computer company. Rob had given me some old computer magazines to cut out, and I saw this in there. Kind of disappointed he never told me this was a thing. All right, there we go. What do you think? I'll stick him right there, yeah. We will put him right there. And I have another stamp. Oh, it is different. I remember I had a couple stamps in there, or I had a stamp in there, but I couldn't remember if it was the same as that one or not, and it's not. See? Chameleon. Just trim off some of the background. I don't really care if it's still on envelope, if it's still on the paper. Don't care. I'm not a stamp collector. I'm, you know, just sticking her in a glue book. There, maybe. How about there? I think that looks great. So yeah, back to Reno. So I think I've gotten Rob back on them too. Cause yeah, he was like, just like me, we were very unmotivated about it. We're like, ugh, Renos suck. And for the record, I was like, let's hire a painter, because I mean, you know, it wouldn't break the bank and everything would be done so much faster and whatever. But Rob's like, no, because like we're perfectly capable of painting ourselves. I've always done my own like painting. But I'm so over it. Yeah. But he's like, no, we can do it. That's like moving. Every time like we move anything, like I've moved my shop a couple times and like moved my shop home just recently, he's like, is that a unicorn? Yeah, it is a unicorn. He's like, oh no, we'll just get some friends to help move, blah, blah, blah. So I told him when we move our house, we're moving a whole house full of stuff, a garage full of stuff, and what was at my shop stuff. So I said, we're hiring a moving company. That's it. Whatever we sell the house for, a portion of that is going to a moving company. I am way too old for that crap. Way too old. And I end up, you know, yeah. So we will be hiring a moving company. Yay. That's like the first time it'll be the first time I've ever hired a moving company. Anytime I moved, I've always just moved like myself. You know, you borrow your uncle's pickup truck or whatever, right? Even when I lived in the States and moved there, moved back home, just get a U-Haul truck. But yeah, I'm in my 40s now. I don't want to move crap. There we go. Unicorns. This is like, look how vintage that is. Oh, isn't that cool? That's like definitely 90s or 80s. It kind of feels like I cut it off a postcard or something, but it kind of, I wonder if it was a sticker maybe. It kind of feels like a sticker. Where are we going with this? Again, with the, you know, don't have a whole lot of room. I suppose I could always put this in rainbows too, though. What do you think? I may just plunk that right in rainbows. Yeah, I think I'll put that right there. That's nice when it could actually, you know, work in two different places. I like this. It's like a kid's dictionary or encyclopedia or whatever. And it's got rainbow definition. All right, what else do we got here? Oh, there's another rainbow. Maybe I'll look and see what we have for rainbows. Rainbows. All kinds of little things. Little tiny moon punch. Rainbow. Oh, look at this. Somebody sent me these. They're homemade stamp embellishments. Aren't those cute? It's like little like muslin fabric with the little rainbow on there. It's, I would say he's been ironed on by the feel of it. And then they just cut around pinking shears to make little stamps. That is so cute. All right, what am I looking for here? Rainbows. Okay. Rainbows. And someone else sent me these. Look at these. Beautiful decorated. That was for a Day of the Dead swap. Somebody sent me those beautiful artwork on the envelopes. Look at this. Beautiful. No paper. All right. Not all these are trimmed. Oh, look, another whale. A whale that I put in the finished envelope. And it should have gone in his own folder. Okay. I kind of stick things in there even if I'm pretty sure they won't fit. Like this peacock, the little like flow postcard or journaling card or whatever it is. The peacock and the pear probably won't fit. I know those pages are both pretty full. But you never know. You never know. I'll check it out first, and if it doesn't fit, I'll just toss it in my regular ephemera. Or like this one, I'm pretty sure I have this sticker in my pink poodle thing, but we shall see. Bears, dragons, peacocks. All right, I know I have. There we go, more rainbows. Okay, yeah, see, I got a couple of these in there, and I think I might already have one on this page. I'll check here. Mermaid. Nicky Neko. Snail. Okay, hot air balloons. Oh, look at this. This is from like a vintage greeting card. Isn't that pretty? I cut that like one of my own vintage greeting cards. I forget what was in it. I think it might have been unicorns. But yeah, I cut that out, the little pastel rainbow. Love it. Piggy bank. Okay, there's rainbows. All right. Let us see. I'm going to look first here and see if I have these ones, because I'm pretty sure I did. No, no. Maybe not. No, I guess not. Right on. Okay, so I'm going to use one of those. I think right there. So is everyone prepping for spring, enjoying spring? It's almost the long weekend here. We have a long weekend in May. It's Victoria Day, I believe. Yeah, Victoria Day. We still celebrate Queen Victoria's birthday. All right. Just talking today about how pointless it is that Canada's still part of the British Commonwealth. Like, why? Why? And why is the monarchy even still a thing? These people didn't earn their positions. They were just born into it for centuries and centuries. It's kind of ridiculous. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I hope everyone's, I was on spring, wasn't I? Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good spring. Oh, yeah, because I was talking about planting. So our local nursery has their annuals on sale every Victoria Day weekend. So we will probably go get some for our little planter boxes out front. We have planter boxes on our front rail. Oh, Rob put up 2 new bird feeders this year on the front rail, and Artemis is very happy. He put one, and my suggestion, I'm like, put one so where Artemis can see it from the couch. Oh my God, that is a big hit. He'll lay on the couch and watch the birds. Bird watching is one of his definitely very favorite pastimes. And yep, he loves it. He definitely loves it because he's a little old man. He can't sit. Artemis, not Rob. He's a little old man. He can't sit at the window all day anymore. I kind of don't want to cover that. Where am I going to put this? I get it all glued up and everything. Okay, going right here. Right there. There we go. Okay, I had set a couple other things aside. Let's see. Mannequin Echo. Okay, I already had him. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. So we'll put him over there. Where's my create page? I'm going to do the Day of the Dead yet. There's a bunch of stuff there for that. Okay, so my crafting page is crafts that I actually do. So let's see. Oh, there's pink poodles. Okay. I like this. This is very pretty for crochet. But do I have anywhere I could put that? You know what? I don't even like that spinning wheel. I think I'll cover that. Not that I see, if I spin yarn, I don't use a spinning wheel. I use a drop spindle. So yeah, doesn't matter if I cover the spinning wheel. Someday I'd like to get a spinning wheel, like one of the little ones, the little compact ones. Really cute. There. That was from a magazine. Very pretty. And then this one was just like, just yarn, but I don't think I'll put that in. All right, let's check the pink poodle situation here. I know they're near the back. Oh, right here. Okay, did I have this? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, put that there. Did I get these guys in there? Oh, yeah, I do have, yeah. Okay, perfect. So, what are we doing next? Maybe. I had no nesting dolls, I don't think. No mannequin echo beside that one. Okay, so let's do Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead, and I think I'll look for piggy banks too. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. Okay. Day of the Dead and piggy banks. Just kind of, this is like part of the fun, is just flipping through, sorting through stuff. Me and my sorting. I love sorting. Okay. Hot air balloons. Oh. I think that's a poppy. Yep. Anybody have any vacation plans for the summer? We're definitely not going anywhere, unfortunately, with the whole, you know, you gotta sell our house and move thing, and COVID is still running pretty rampant. So I do have airline tickets, airline credits that we're supposed to use by the fall, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know if I want to be trapped in a plane with a bunch of people that, you know. One thing this pandemic taught me is that a very large portion of the population doesn't care about anybody else. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, you would think, like, I thought of the blitzes during World War II in England. Okay, so if they were gonna be bombing, everybody had blackout blankets for their windows, and everybody covered their windows. So, you know, for this, it's like, oh, if you just wear a mask, you know, you won't spread it to other people. And people are like, I don't want to wear a mask. You're infringing on my freedoms. Like, it's some great big ordeal. So Rob is immunocompromised. So yeah, we don't want to trust his health to random strangers because they don't care. Yep. That's the reality of it. It's amazing how many people don't care about anybody but themselves. It's ridiculous. Like, ugh. Sorry to get all serious. That kind of gets me mad, gotta say. That kind of, yeah, works me up a bit. It's like something so easy to do. Just wear a mask. Nope, people act like, you know, we're asking them to, I don't know, sacrifice their firstborn child or something. It's like, wow. And I mean, if you say to me, it's like, okay, like, there's a very small chance that, you know, you could pass this on to somebody and they die. I'd be like, oh my God, well, you know, if this is all I have to do to potentially save somebody's life, well, like, of course. But people just don't care. And I was really surprised too, because especially like Canada, we're supposed to be, you know, we're the friendly country. Yeah, no. Not necessarily. Oh, I ain't going to be able to fit like any of these in here. Maybe that one. Here, I'll cut him out. See if I can get the bubble wrap off the back here. I really love how she decorated this envelope, my swap partner. Very pretty. If I remember correctly, the swap was on Jenny Belly's site. If you're a junk journaler, you probably know who Jenny Belly is. She was like one of the pioneers in junk journaling for sure. Yeah, she has monthly swaps, and I was participated in this one. It was you had to send your partner 5 sugar skulls that you've made in some way, shape, or form. I think they had to be like flat, like, you know, paper journal use. Yeah, so she sent me 5 really cool skulls. Very pretty. Do I have any of them in here actually? I think this might have been one of them. Because where did I get this? Yeah, I think this is one of them. I could have been mistaken. This could have been from a different mail maybe, but no, I'm pretty sure it's that one. So that's really cool. I love Day of the Dead because I love the whole way that Mexicans look at death, like going to the graveyard and celebrating their loved ones that have passed, and like it's just they look at it a totally different way than a lot of cultures do. It's very cool, very cool. I really like that idea, and the little like shrines and stuff to honor their dead. I think it's really cool. So let's see. This ain't going on here. I'm not terribly attached to him, I gotta say, but yeah, I got lots of piggy banks. A lot of these were from the same article. There was a Martha Stewart magazine article about piggy banks. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, I never would have thought of that before. Like, oh, I want to put pictures of piggy banks. I want to collect pictures of piggy banks. Well, I guess he's not going in there. But I'm definitely going to make sure this guy goes in there because he is just adorable. I love, like, his shading. I love his little face. I love everything about him. Yeah, I think I'll cover that one because I don't even really like that one. So, yeah. I really loved, yeah, it was an article, Martha Stewart. You know how she always does, like, collections, you know, in her magazine. Does she even have a magazine anymore? I don't know. I haven't bought her magazine. I don't really buy magazines anymore. Yeah, she always did, like, here's a collection. And unfortunately, half the time I see them and I'm like, oh my God, I need to collect that. So, yeah, because I'm Martha Stewart, I have a collection of, I don't have a collection of piggy banks. Although I think I've only bought one that I've seen, and it's like a vintage one. Like I wouldn't collect all of them. It has to be like really cute vintage ones. Yeah. What else? Pie birds. Yes, pie birds. I had to collect pie birds because Martha Stewart. Yep. My piggy bank. Look at that. A little poem. Gotta work that in there. What if I can pop these little dudes off and stick it? Maybe not. Maybe this isn't happening. No. Nope. That's too bad because that's really cute. Look at that. It says, with Christmas near, I have to thank my greedy little piggy bank. All year he stood there with a grin while I put dimes and nickels in. All year he stood there on the shelf and saved them in his little self. And now in time for Christmas shopping, they tumble out. There's just no stopping. That's Piggy's pride and glee because he made me rich as Santa Claus. That's awesome. I'm not terribly attached to him, but I kind of really like this one. I don't care about him, but this one I really like. See, maybe I shouldn't have just stuck every piggy bank that I found in there because, you know what? Maybe I'll just cut him out and use him because, I, find really awesome ones that I love and I can't put them in there. Maybe I will cut out the little poem too. Let's see here. First, I'll cut out this guy. All right. Yeah, so I've started a new little tradition. I have to go to Costco like once a week. So on the way to Costco is Salvation Army. So I go there for my Thrifty Thursday. Let's see if we can make this fit. Gives me an excuse, go thrift stores. I was actually going to, I got watching like reseller videos, flipper videos, and I used to sell vintage stuff online because the way it came about, I am a collector for sure, and I was buying these awesome vintage things, but like, it's like, I was kind of running out of room. It's like, okay, I can't keep everything. So then I started selling online, and I had actually my, I had started in my regular Etsy shop. I don't have Etsy shops anymore. It's, you know, yeah, that's a thing. I had started selling stuff in my regular Etsy shop, just everything all together, but then it kind of really took off. So I started a new shop, and that new shop, yeah, it did pretty well. And what happened was, I ran that for, I don't know, a few years and had a lot of fun. But then my business, Paintball Tailor, it kind of really took off. So I didn't have time for online selling anymore, really, because it's time consuming to, you know, like I still go through shopping anyway, so I wouldn't count that, but like to clean everything and photograph everything and weigh everything and calculate the shipping and blah, 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 write descriptions. Yeah, no time. So once I closed my shop and came back home, I started watching, yeah, reselling videos again. I love just watching people thrift shop. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I could give that another try. So I kind of looked at things, and yeah, no. Shipping can't, like, Canada Post's prices now are ridiculous. Completely redonkulous. They were ridiculous before, but like, it's like, okay, so what if I sell an item for like a vintage thing for $15 and then shipping is $15? Nobody's going to pay that. US shipping is so much cheaper. And for some ridiculous reason, nobody at Canada Post has been able to tell me this in like 20 years of, you know, of shipping stuff. If I want to ship something to the US, that exact, say I ship it to the US for $8. That exact same item to ship to Canada, even like my next door neighbor, is like $15. Yeah. Yep. No idea why. Don't know. Don't know. Canada Post doesn't make any sense. Canada Post is stupid. Canada Post is not nice. Oh, wait. Where's the little... Did I not have a title? Did I just like toss the title? Where'd the title go? Oh, yeah, I did too. I threw it on the floor. So when I papercraft, I guess when I sew too, same thing. Little bits and pieces don't necessarily make it in the garbage. Like, I don't really look. Most of them fall on the floor. So much to Rob's dismay. This is just how I work, right? Like, I'm too busy to like worry about hitting the garbage can. Unless it's like, you know, if I'm throwing out something wet or glue or something, that's one thing. But yeah. If it's just paper, yeah, no. So he doesn't say anything because the craft room is my space, but you can tell it does bug him. He's like, oh God. So I said to him last week, I was like, I need to talk to you. And I was like super serious. And he's like, what? Like, he's like, oh God, what's going on? So I'm like, I've been meaning to talk to you. Like, I've been really patient. And we were in my craft room having this conversation. I'm like, but I really need to say something. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you need to stop coming in here and cutting up paper and just like letting it fall over the floor. Cause like, look at the state of this craft room. I'm getting a little tired of the mess. He's like, yeah. I mean, I think he thought it was funny, but also not, right? He's like, seriously? Seriously? I'm like, yeah, can you like stop that? I mean, it's becoming a real problem. I'm a horrible person. I'm nothing if not a pain. Yeah. Rob made a promise years ago to make me laugh every single day. And so I kind of made a promise to be a pain in his butt every single day. I like this little piggy bank on his back. I'm horrible. Or I had said that I would try to embarrass him every single day when we're out in public. Because he embarrasses. I do not. So I'll tease him or something, you know, in public. Well, there's this show, I believe it's Danish, called Piggy, and it's vintage. It's from like the, I don't know, 70s, I think, maybe. And anyway, it's this, if you haven't seen it, Amazon Prime has it, at least in Canada. It is hilarious. It is this cute little show, and it's just hilarious anyway. So I've been watching it. And Pangu, when he gets excited, he says, "Newt, newt." Oh, I told Rob that when we're in stores now and like we happen to get separated, because like, you know, if we go shopping together, it'd be like, okay, you go to this department, get this, I'll go get this, right? So I'm like, to find you again, I'm just gonna yell "Newt, newt." So we'll be in like Walmart, giant store. And I'm like, "Newt, newt." And of course he's like, "I am never going to answer you and I'm going to pretend I don't know you." So I did this. We were at the pharmacy buying, I don't know what, anyway. He's like, I was looking for him and I saw him. I'm at the end of one aisle and I saw him way down the other end, like go across the front of the aisle. So I'm like hurrying down the aisle and I yelled "Newt, newt." And there was a woman in the aisle. And I don't know, it surprised her and confused her. She turned her head and she's like, "Hi." Like I was talking to her. Or maybe her name was Newt Newt. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know why Rob goes anywhere with me. Honest to God, I don't know. Because I have no shame. Meh, don't really like that one. But I got all the other little ones in there. Like, look at this. I love this one. Look at that. That is so cute. It's a little bunch of piggy banks. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for like an hour. So we're at like 47 minutes. Let's see what else we got. I got some stars. Where's the stars? Okay, we got planets. I just did planets not long ago. Not pretty. Did I take a video of that? I want to say I did, but I don't know if I did. I didn't see it in my file, in my folder of videos. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I might have done that one while I was in the basement with Rob watching TV. I mean, I guess I could bring my little phone apparatus thing. I have my phone that holds my phone when I take videos, but I don't think I'll put this here. I think maybe I'll keep this and like, maybe like use that in a colorful journal. Yeah, because this is super, super full. I have some suns and moons too. I think suns are first. Like, look, this is such a happy, happy spread. Look at that. So I got the Starbucks card. Grabbed that when I was at Starbucks. But again, I don't have a whole lot of room. And I really like most of these suns. I don't see one that I'd want to cover up. Yeah, I kind of really love them all. Like suns from books are like really, really like cute. Like look how cute these all are. Like look, that was a sticker, I guess. But like, is that yeah, I guess it is a sun. I'm like, wait, is that a moon? And they're just all like, look at that. That's so cute. I guess I could pop them off the card, but I really, oh, well, no, wait. For a second, I was thinking the card says "You're my sunshine," but no, I'm gonna leave his little sticky booger stuff on there. Yeah, I can make this work. I don't know how well this is gonna hold. This is not a plastic card. This is like a cardboard card, so that's a bonus. There. Maybe I shouldn't have put it right beside the other "You Are My Sunshine," but whatever. Whatever, that's the way it's going to be. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It's out of like a kid's book. Oh, I love the pattern. Okay, let's see. What else do we got in here? Look at that. While I'm looking for one, I'm kind of trying to sort a second category here. Oh, there's a moon. I better take that out because right there. Another sun. Oh, hot air balloon. Pretty sure I don't have any room on the hot air balloon page, but we shall see. Snail. Really want to get that snail in there for sure. He's pretty. There's moon. Moon. Moon's the next page after sun, so that's why I figured, yeah. I'll sort those out too. That's fine. Okay. Hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. This is called a Moo card for mail art. Mail art's gone back quite a while. It started with ATCs, artist trading cards, really. I would say, well, maybe even earlier than that, like zines and things. And postcards were around way before ATCs. But there's like communities now where you swap mail art. So I've been on ATCs for a long time. Very long time. And I think like early 2000s, mid 2000s. So there they do all kinds of different things. So there's ATCs, artist trading cards, and then they have inchies and twinchies. And I love inchies. Love, love, love inchies. I love the challenge of making art in a 1 by 1 inch square. I think that's fantastic. So those, yeah, and then this is another one that came up with Moo cards. So when Moo business cards came out, this is the size they were. Isn't that cute? So this is one that I did trade with somebody. And they sent me a bunch of really cool, colorful cards of all the things that I liked. I have a list of, on the page, I have a list of themes that I collect for ATCs specifically, but like things that I like. So, yeah, I had done a trade. That's a girl from England, I believe. And, yeah, she sent me all these beautiful, beautiful cards of all these themes that I just loved. This ain't going in there. Well, hang on. Let me get a new page here. If I work slow enough, this kind of dries. So I can kind of keep going and keep using my glue palette page. I mean, I guess I could put that there. I really like that though. And since I've done this page, I've decided to do a sunset page. So really that and that, those could have been on sunset easily, but wah wah, this one, if I could peel that one off, if it was put on there with a cheap glue stick, no such luck. Maybe, do you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on here. I have an idea. I'm gonna cut this right on the chevron. Yes. I'm supposed to be embroidering right now. My embroidery machine, I have a 6-needle embroidery machine. It's in my craft room. So when I closed my shop and moved my business back home, yeah, what we did was I packed up my craft room. I'll insert a link right here, right there. I'll insert a link to the video of my craft room. I took a video, like kind of like a video diary kind of thing of my craft room so I could remember it. So anyway, I packed that all up and made my room super dull and gross. My room was like, it was like lime green and like teal or turquoise. It was beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. So now it's like a boring gray because, you know, people ain't gonna buy a house with a lime green room. It's so weird. Like, as a creative person, I don't understand how people can, like, people will go into a house and be like, oh no, this room's lime green. No, and it'll totally affect their decision on whether they're going to buy the house or not. And it's like, but paint. Paint exists, but it's amazing how many people can't imagine what something would look like. That's like my back entryway. My back entryway was like craft dinner orange, or craft dinner, what Americans call craft macaroni and cheese. In Canada, for some reason, we call it craft dinner. It's the exact same thing. But anyway, I digress. Often. So I had my back entryway painted like craft dinner orange because orange is an inviting color. It's warm and inviting. So my back entryway was orange. But yeah, I knew I had to paint that too because people. So right now, like most of my house is gray. What? Nope. Nope. Blah. So, oh, here's that moon. I may as well cut them out. I picked them out. So yeah, another reason why I'm itching to move, right? I want to get into a new craft space and like choose awesome colors. Rob's been really good though. He bought me a keyboard. He likes to buy me things like to give me little splashes of color. He bought me a pink keyboard. It is the cutest thing ever. And then he like told me to get some filament, the stuff that's used in 3D printing. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever, you know, get a cool color. So yeah, I got like a turquoise, and I've got a few more I want to order too. I definitely want a pink, but it seems like there's a shortage of hot pink right now in the filament world. At least in the type of filament. There's like different types. So yeah, at least in the type that that he uses. So I'm kind of waiting to see. Hopefully some of these companies will get the hot pink back in stock. I mean, it's like everything else right now, right? Like global shortages. I mean, you know, because of COVID, we lost, we lost a percentage of the population. So people, you know, companies lost workers, and plus like being out sick, like right now, I mean, we still have like hundreds of healthcare workers out with COVID like every day in the province. So, and I mean, our healthcare system was already pretty strained here in New Brunswick. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So of course that kind of thing is what's affecting the supply chain, right? Crabby. I feel bad right now for anybody I know in the US. I think we're a bit too, the baby formula shortage. Man, that's horrible. Like of all the things to, you know, be short on, like there's so many things that, you know, there could be a shortage and we'll make it through. But I mean, baby formula, that's so sad. Like, cause some, you know, some babies need the formula. Like I've seen people saying, oh, just breastfeed, blah, blah, blah. Well, not everybody can do that, or not everybody, you know, not every baby takes to it, and not every woman can do it. Or, you know, if you've gone to formula feeding, I mean, your milk dries up or whatever. So yeah, I feel really bad. I think, what did I hear? Somebody shipped some into the US. I think it was us, but I think it might have gone through Canada. I'm not sure. I did read that. So that's good. But yeah, things like that. It's terrible, terrible. Way worse than, you know, people's assumed or whatever, or anticipated toilet paper shortage. Oh man, I feel bad for the municipalities where people were using like paper towel and baby wipes, like flushing those. No, do not do that. That is really bad for a sewer system. Good Lord. And I don't think there ever really was a toilet paper shortage. It was just people buying toilet paper because they were thinking it's going to be a shortage. So people are at Costco buying like 6 packs at a time. It's kind of a big jerk thing to do. Like, okay, when people were buying up bottled water, that I at least understand. Like, yeah, it's going to suck if you don't have toilet paper, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's redonkulous. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it a night because we're almost at a full hour here. So yeah, we'll see how this video goes. I've never done a video this long, I don't think, like really. just chit chat and kind of thing, not instructional or anything. So let me know what you thought, if you'd like me to do more, or what I have been doing is when I work in my glue books and stuff, a lot of the time, like especially my monochromatic series right now that I'm working on, I just speed the video up, right? I speed the video up and put it to music. So, I mean, is this format okay too? Like, if anybody has made it to this far, like a full hour in, bless you. Thank you. I love you. Yeah. So, yeah, take care. Let me know what you think, and have yourself a good rest of your day.